Good morning, Hornet Nation. Welcome to the Daily Buzz. I'm Joe Hutzler. Today is Thursday, April 26th, 2018. Here's what the Buzz is all about today. Men's lacrosse in action last night against those other Hornets, and as it has been every previous match, it ended with Lynchburg on top. These highlights brought to you by Bell's Automotive Services here in Lynchburg, Virginia. Shout out to Rhonda Booth, who works at Bell's, the mother of Tyler Novak, who came and watched some of the production last night. Thank you for coming out and checking out these new uniforms, brand new black helmets, and they were a force to be reckoned with last night against the Hornets of Shenandoah. Logan Adams in transition on the trail makes it count. 2 goals for Adams to go along with 2 assists. Here's Kevin Rogers just forcing his way inside, as he should. He's a big, strong kid, and there, an easy one for his goal of the night. Bo Delaney in today. Also, Andrew Gross getting some time at the face-off circle and winning this one in slow motion. What a great look by our camera crew and win for Mr. Gross. Breton Penny, the Canadian native, 2 goals on the night. Here is goal number 1, just beating his man to the spot and making it look easy. Rainbow time over Drysdale. Beautiful shot of that as rainstorm came through quickly. We were ready to go. Still made everything work. And Tremble Robinson getting himself on the highlight reel between his legs, between the goalie's legs, and taking the body shot. Lynchburg would score on that man up as well. Here's Evan Lombardo, 1 of 3 goals for him on the night. Just puts his man in submission on the ground and doesn't even look back. Savage. Eric Corella, a senior, getting a couple more shots in at Schellenberger Field, scoring the goal, and Lynchburg scores the win, 21-3, your final score from Schellenberger Field. Let's move on to some action today. The Penn Relays will begin today for track and field up at the University of Pennsylvania. Also, we have tennis here today, 2 games. The first game will feature the ladies as they take on the undefeated in conference play Generals of Washington and Lee. That game is slated for 12 p.m. We'll have highlights of that tomorrow morning on the Daily Buzz. Then men's tennis follows right after that. Senior day for Will Sosi, the only senior on the squad, as they look to get up to 500 in their ODAC record and their overall record, 3:30 this afternoon. Women's lacrosse is on the road, probably headed there now as long as it takes to get over there, to take on the Marlins, looking for a win number 5 in the conference and to stay in that 3rd seed in the ODAC. That's happening tonight at 5 o'clock. And track and field coming up for the Penn Relays tomorrow as well. It'll be a long weekend in Pennsylvania, but always a really cool event. It's such a historic track meet. If you can check that out, they will have a live stream of that as well. Also on the upcoming schedule, women's tennis will be at Randolph-Macon tomorrow, a makeup from earlier in the week. So Lynchburg trying to go back-to-back days with victories, and they'll end the regular season tomorrow at 2 p.m. Softball, a reminder for those who have forgotten. How could you forget? They are in the ODAC softball tournament, and on Friday they will battle EMU at 2 o'clock. If they would win, they would play at 7. If they lose, they play at 5. Either way, they will be playing on Saturday as well. Stay tuned to lynchburgsports.com for updates on the ODAC bracket. Campus events coming up, and I've been told we have a lot, so bear with us. A reminder that you can still give canned goods, clothes, or money to IFC/PC Tornado Relief. That'll be taking place on the 3rd floor Drysdale, just outside the CAF. Also, OEI, Brown Bag Lunch is today from 12 to 1. Informal lunch with staff, students, and faculty at the Flynn Multicultural Center. Plus, there's a Prism reading tonight, not Prison, Prism. 4 to 5, come enjoy a reading of the Prism magazine with refreshments in the Hopwood Auditorium. Also, there is a speech called Hate Speech and the Limits to Free Speech. Members of Theoria, the philosophy club here at Lynchburg, invite you to an open discussion about limiting certain forms of speech. This is really cool because you can not just come and listen to others, you can also provide your input as well, tonight at 7 from the West Room. Next up, Mu Sigma Theta Honor Society is having their induction from 7 to 8 o'clock from the Dora Gallery in the Dillard Fine Arts Center. The Museum Studies Honor Society awarding of those senior chords. Of course, graduation coming up on May 12th. 2 more. First one, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority continues their ski week at that time you should not forget, 7:08 p.m. Tonight. It will be a Different World watch party with a gift card raffle taking place in Shul 207. And our last campus event, talking about the finals blowout. This is the last week of classes, folks. Finals begin very soon next week. Enjoy the fun activities like dunk tanks and virtual reality. Also giving away huge raffles, all happening inside Wakefield House. Again, Saturday, 3 to 6 p.m. at the Wakefield House. All right, it's that time of the show where we tell you what day it is on the National Day calendar. And as you can see behind me, pretzels. National Pretzel Day. I don't know what your favorite is, but I enjoy a good soft pretzel. However, for lunch, I like a hard pretzel, one of those thin, true pretzels. And if I'm feeling really good about myself, I'll go and grab some of those Snyder, like pretzel nugget things, the onion and the stuff that makes your breath smell really bad, but man, they are so, so good. So, didn't have time to bring any pretzels in, sorry about that, so you just have to hear me talk about pretzels. Even better, right? All right, let's move on to the end of the show, which is what everyone's waiting for as I continue to ramble. Don't forget, you can follow along with everything Lynchburg Hornets by downloading the One Nation app. Just search WON Nation in iOS App Store or Google Play and follow along with everything that happens, especially with postseason play right around the corner. All right, until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. here at Facebook.com/Lynchburg Sports, I'm Joe Hutzler reminding you to remember, it's a great day to be a Hornet, and we are One Nation.